Yes, I create TV shows. Chopped is the big one. Has anyone seen Chopped in a room this size? Oh my gosh, there's people up there. Chopped is amazing. Chopped Junior, Chopped Champions. It's my favorite television show for so many reasons. It's now been on 10 years. But my creative partner, Cleve Keller, who is a genius. She is the Mozart of TV show creation. She's a titan of industry. We've created over 2,400 episodes of TV. And sometimes we do a good job. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because of this. What is this to me? What is this? This is TV shows. In any given year, there's thousands of them, thousands of ideas, thousands of shows. Executives have ideas. People have ideas and try to get them on TV. Then some of those ideas make it to development. Some make it to a pilot. Some then make it on air. Very rare, but sometimes you get a show on the air. And there's all these ideas, and they're great. There's garbage ideas under here, but I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about these. And that's not really what Cleve and I do, right? That's not our goal. All of these. Our goal is that. The one idea that rises above the others. The one idea that's chopped. In 2009, a lot of shows came out. A lot of shows were in development. Two are still on a lot of unscripted shows, the types of shows that I do. Two are still on the air. Shark Tank and Chopped. So for the last 15, 20 years, that's what I've studied. I've studied how do you take a show in a pile of this and get the one thing that floats up. What is this to you? To many of you, to most of you. Some of you are obviously have just wandered in. I don't know why you're here. But those of you who are the future of real estate, these are real estate agents. So many real estate agents, right? I mean, literally, they're surrounding you right now. So much real estate, so many agents. And what you want to be, some of you, is one that floats a little bit higher, the one that people remember. How do you do that? What is that secret, Noll? Tell us. How do you do the one show that floats to the top? I picture a clock, a big clock. In my living room, I have a big couch. It's a big, brown, comfy couch, and above it is a big, giant clock. Titan of industry with his big clock. There's 12, like most clocks. There's a 6. Picture a giant clock. And what I want you to do is stand in front of that imaginary clock, and there's 2 handles on the clock. Right now, the hands are pointing to the 12. I want you to stand there, and I want you to give it one click. Click. 1. Major click. Major click. 1 click. That is your goal. You're standing at the clock. There's the clock. 1 click. Now the hands are pointing to the 1. The clock, the original clock, is comfort. As humans, we crave comfort, right? I know I do. I'm a guy who's in my 40s, late 40s. I've got 3 kids. I've got a wife. I just crave comfort. I have my favorite slippers. I have my favorite coffee in my favorite coffee mug. We have our morning workouts. We crave comfort. Humans crave comfort. That's what they want in life. That's what that clock is. But we also crave one thing that's new, one thing that fires us up, one thing that excites us, one thing that we can talk about at a party, one thing we can tell people about, we can tweet about, we can Facebook about. One thing, just one thing. It can't actually be 2 things. It's too complicated. There's too much going on. It's not 2 things. One thing that's new. Here's a great example. This is one of my favorites from television. 2004. Say you're standing outside the Marriott Marquis in Times Square, New York City. It's 2004. And in front of you is a giant billboard for a brand new television series. It's 1 hour long. It's a primetime network series. It's brand new. I can still see the billboard. It's called Lost, right? 2004. Who here has seen Lost or knows about Lost? Of course you do, right? You're staring at that billboard, and that billboard, you can see the water in the back. There are palm trees. In the center, there is a handsome man. He's approximately 37 years of age. He's a white man with brown hair. He looks rugged and handsome. Next to him, there's an older gentleman. He's bald. He looks angry. True story. Next to him, on the other side, there's an African-American man. He looks concerned. There's a younger blonde woman. She looks sweet. There's an athletic brunette woman. She's attractive. There's a bad boy. This is Lost. And people said, I've never seen anything like it on television before. I've never seen anything like it. Reviewers said, you've never seen anything like this. You've never seen anything like it. Creators, when they did interviews, they'd say, yes, we want to do something totally new and original. There's a large, diverse cast of people. It's huge. You've never seen anything like it. Except, you and I know about the one click. So let's go back. What was popular at the time? Noll, if you're so sure of yourself, there must have been something else that was kind of similar, a one click away. Let's go back to 2000, 4 years before. You're standing in the middle of Times Square and you look across. At this point, I actually worked in the building next door, so I remember this. You could look and see there was a large billboard there. It was an hour-long primetime network show with a diverse cast. In the center was a man. He was a white man, approximately 37 years of age, with brown hair, attractive, rugged. Well, how close were these billboards? No, well, next to him, there was an older, bald man. He looked angry. On the other side of him, there was an African-American man. He looked concerned. There was a blonde woman. She looked sweet. She was younger. There was a woman who was a brunette. She was attractive. There was a bad boy. You could see the water. There were palm trees. What? I thought you've never seen it? In 2004, that show was called Lost. In 2000, that gigantic hit show was called Survivor. One click. People said, no one's ever seen anything like this before, but true, that is true. But this was a reality show. Click. One major click. And here is a drama. Comfort, but one thing that's new.